Welcome to Challenge Forex. My name is Steve, and join me as I go through a few different types of strategies. I'm trying to find the best one that works for me for passing prop firm challenges, doing manual trading. And last week I tested a strategy where I used a 20 and a 50 EMA and RSI. And that one actually worked quite well in the back testing, and I'm going to test that one out in forward testing as well on a demo account before trying it on a prop firm challenge. Okay, this looks a bit like my first setup. Go below the swing low, so that is about 16 pips. I'll make the stop loss 18, and just to get a couple of pips below, and that will make my take profit 28. Okay, that was almost getting a little bit scary then. We can see here that we did reach our target, so we're up 3% already. But with the stop loss going below the swing low, so that was only about 15 pips there, and I made my my stop loss a couple of pips lower. That made it 18 pips. We actually had a pullback here of about 14 pips, so we were safe by about 4 pips, but only just. So the first one could have actually been a loss, but we are off to a good start, and that worked out well. I'm only taking one trade per day, so that way we only risk losing 2% max per day. And the rules for the prop firm challenge is a maximum of either 4% per day or 5% per day, depending on which prop firm you're with. And the target we're going for is 10%. Okay, that looks a bit like another setup, and that's about 16 or 17 pips, so we can actually use the same settings for that one. Okay, we've had 2 consecutive wins. Great, we're up 6%. It's not always going to work out like this. Usually when I do these tests, my first 1 or 2 trades end up to be losses, so it puts me behind the ball right from the start. Okay, that looks a bit like a setup again. So that's about 14, 15. I'll go with 16 pips, add a couple to it. That's 25, take profit. Okay, that one stopped out, and that's a big candle. Looks like it may be a news candle, perhaps something like that. So we're still up by 3.94%. So remember, no more trades today because we don't want to have more than one loss every day. Looks like the market's doing a bit of chopping and changing here, going up and down. But that looks like a setup. That is 20 pips, so we'll make that 22. And the take profit will be 33 plus 1 is 34. Okay, another win, we're up 7%. So this was the plan for doing 1.5R and taking 2% risk. We either win fast or lose fast, and then move on and take a new prop firm challenge. And the thing with 10k prop firm challenges is they're cheap, so it doesn't matter if it takes us 3 or 4 goes to actually pass, because we can afford it. Where if we took a 100k account first up, we're paying around about $500 for that, and if we lose, then we have to pay another $500 to get the second chance. This way we're only paying about maybe 79, 89. FTMO costs more. I think that's about 150 or something. So it does cost more for FTMO. So only one trade per day, which was a bit of a bummer because that would have been a setup there otherwise, and would have been an easy win, but that's okay. Look for the next day. Okay, this looks like another setup. So that's only about 10 pips. I don't want to make my stop loss that small, so I'm going to go for maybe 16, just to give it a little bit more breathing room. Okay, and that's a win. And here we go, we've hit our 10.3% already. Let's have a look at the actual trades and the chart. This one was almost too easy. We really only had one loss and a couple of consecutive wins, so we made that one easily. Statistics are great. We've got down here 1,030, which was our 10% profit target. If we were going for an 8% target, that would have been even faster. We've got here profit factor 5.67, which is crazy high. I think that's all the stats that we really need to look at. Closed trades, we can see we only took 5 trades. So we actually won that in a short time. We started in the 12th of August and we finished on the 20th of August. So that's only about just over a week, 8 days to actually pass. So great result, and I'm going to do a few more tests using this same strategy, the 5 EMAs. I'm going to do this with a few different currency pairs. I want to ensure that this will actually work okay for a prop firm challenge. The thing is, I'm not going to be using the same pair when I'm trading the prop firm challenge. I'm going to use probably the euro dollar, the pound dollar, possibly euro yen and pound yen as well. That way I've got 4 different charts to look at and find the one that sets up the best on the day to take a trade. So that way at least I can hopefully get one trade each day with trading. Now I'm based in Sydney, Australia, so my trading time is generally going to be the London Open for my trading, because that's around about 7 p.m. for me, and I do have a full-time job, so come home from work, get ready for trading to start at 7 p.m. And if you have a look at some of these trades, the actual times when the entry was, for instance this last one, that would have probably been during the Asian session, so I wouldn't have been able to catch this trade. However, this setup here, which was just after it, was 1 hour after the London Open. So I would have actually got this one, which would have also been a successful trade. And same for some of these others, depending on the time of day, whether I would get the trade or not. If I was a full-time trader, I could actually be trading the London session and the Asian session, and then I would have been able to take all of these trades. But New York session, that's a bit late for me. That's New York Open, I think 8:30 New York time is about 12:30 stuff to midnight for me. So watch out for my next video, like and subscribe, and watch out for my next video where I'm going to do another test using the same indicators and see if we can find a good setup. Compare this one with the other one with 2 EMAs and the RSI. Try and work out which one is best for trading prop firm challenges.